First relationship, Keira Walsh. Lucy and Keira were once inseparable friends at Man City. But after training trips in Lyon, they gradually crossed the line of friendship. They lived together, shared dinners, long nights and even promises to never be apart. Until Keira signed a contract with Barcelona, things began to fall apart. A lost night with Alex Greenwood. On a tour to the US, Lucy got drunk. In a desolate night after a painful defeat, she and Alex Greenwood, who used to be sworn enemies, unexpectedly found each other in loneliness. It was a wrong night, that neither of them ever mentioned again. But their eyes were never the same again. A secret affair with Ona Battle. Ona from Spain, gentle, delicate and charming. Lucy felt healed after the shock of breaking up with Keira. They kept their relationship a secret, but the hug after Euro 2025 said it all. The press began to scrutinize. Coach Wegman summoned Lucy privately. You have to choose, professional or emotional? Anonymous messages, photo leaks and overlapping scandals. A photo from Lucy's hacked phone. Lucy is seen hugging and kissing an unidentified player in the dressing room, spreading on the dark web. Fans speculate, is it Keira? Is it Ona? Or is it someone new? Lucy's life begins to spiral into scandal. The Football Association opens an investigation. The anonymous account reveals Lucy has at least 5 relationships in the female football world. Not just one. The price of freedom. Lucy holds a press conference. No denial, no confirmation. Just one sentence. I love women, but football is the greatest love of my life. She asked to withdraw from the national team for 6 months to redefine herself. Monologue in the night. Alone in her apartment in Barcelona, Lucy wrote in her diary. Am I always looking for love from people like me, because I don't believe the world will truly love me? 1. Love is stalked. Lucy and Keira Walsh started their relationship in 2015. But at that time, the FA was in the process of building a traditional image in sports ethics, so homosexual relationships in the team were secretly controlled. A media assistant sent an email warning to Sarina Wegman, if they don't be more discreet, the media will blow up internally. 2. Sarina, coach, or image protector. Sarina Wegman, caught between the choice, protect the player or follow the FA's request? In the end, she chose to stay silent but began to change tactics, pushing Keira out of the first team, changing Lucy's position, and diluting the public opinion by introducing new faces like Ella Toone and Lauren Hemp. 3. The emergence of Ona Battle, a new spark. When Lucy moved to Barcelona, she began a secret relationship with Ona Battle, a Spanish defender. The FA could not intervene directly, but still kept a close watch. A member of the team's psychological monitoring department created a risk profile for Lucy, considering her a risk to the stability of the team's media. 4. The political trap and the photo leak. On the eve of the 2025 World Cup, a blurry photo was leaked to the press. Lucy and Ona kissing in the dressing room during a friendly match with Spain. No one knew who took the photo, but immediately, internal FA emails were leaked to the press. Ms. Bronze needs to be put on the replacement list if she continues to act inappropriately. Inside the FA, 2 factions began to fight. The traditionalists wanted to remove Lucy, put a traditional, clean player on the screen. Progressives think the FA is discriminating and manipulating players' private lives. 5. Press conference and division. Lucy decided to hold a press conference. In front of more than 30 international journalists, she said, if being in a same-sex relationship is something that makes me a risk, then the FA is a risk to the future of women's football. The statement caused a storm. The hashtag I stand with Lucy Bronze spread across Twitter. Stars like Megan Rapinoe, Alex Scott publicly supported it. 6. Turning the tables, Sarina falls into a difficult position. An independent investigation was opened. Inside the FA, a series of emails from 2018 to the present were revealed, in which Serena herself agreed to limit female players in public same-sex relationships from appearing in World Cup promotional clips. Serena was temporarily suspended, the press called it the FA's hypocritical purge. 7. Open, but powerful ending. Lucy withdraws from the team, declaring she will not return until the FA has made clear personnel reforms. Meanwhile, a new committee is formed, including representatives of the LGBTQ+ community, to oversee the FA's internal policies. Ona sends Lucy a message. They can control everything, but they can't control who you love. 8. FA fire, reform or cover-up. After her suspension, Serena Wegman disappeared from the media. But in the shadows, she still had power. A group of former officials, sponsors and heads of youth development still supported her, claiming Lucy was a rebel card that needed to be permanently removed. At the same time, the FA Independent Commission was manipulated from within. The report concluded that there was only a failure of internal communication, not systemic discrimination. Lucy posted a short tweet. When the truth is controlled, silence is no longer an option. 9. Memories and resistance. Those who stand by Lucy. Keira Walsh, her ex, suddenly spoke out. On a podcast, she said, "Lucy and I were in love. It wasn't a rumor. It was the truth. And there was nothing wrong with that." Next came Alex Greenwood, Leah Williamson, Beth Mead, a series of former players and teammates posting photos with Lucy with the hashtag love is not a threat. The FA began to shake. A major sponsor, an international sports company, threatened to withdraw the contract if the FA did not come up with a transparent solution. 10. Serena strikes back, the shocking interview. Back to the wall, Serena Wegman appeared on the BBC in a special talk show. She said, "I am not racist. I am just following instructions. But if I say everything, a lot of people in the FA will have to resign, including the chairman." The audience was stunned. For the first time, the public understood that Serena was just a cog in the machine of power and prejudice. The interview went viral, but after only 2 hours, the original clip was removed from all platforms. 11. The final leak, Project Integrity, folder. An anonymous hacker going by the name, The Lioness Truth, posted a file called projectintegrity.zip. Content. Blacklist of female players being monitored for inappropriate image. FA internal email. Lucy Bronze is a powerful symbol, but can't control her personal life. Plan to remove players according to Media Risk Index. A protest broke out outside FA headquarters in London. More than 2,000 people carried signs. You can't whitewash pride. Bronze is gold. Clean your house, FA. 12. Return, not the same Lucy. 6 months later, Lucy was back at Wembley Stadium. Not as a player, but as the keynote speaker at the opening ceremony of the U17 National Championship, the first time an LGBTQ+ coalition had co-hosted an event with the FA. She said, "The day I chose to stand up, was the day I stopped being a victim. The day the FA chose to stay silent, was the day they stopped representing justice. But today is the first day of clean football, without censorship of love." She did not return to the England squad, but every girl who has stepped onto the pitch since that day knows her name, Lucy Bronze, the woman who turned scandal into revolution.